Under usual circumstances, I will be welcoming you to our new intake evening. We can't be together under the current circumstances, but I hope that this video will help to provide you with a warm welcome to our community, as well as to provide you with all the information that you need. So I'm delighted to welcome you to St Paul's Catholic School, our school. Before Mr Creswell goes through some of the important routines and information that you need, I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself and to share with you some of our priorities for the future development of our school. I've been a member of the community here at St Paul's for 23 years, and I've held a number of different roles in the school. This has enabled me to develop an excellent insight into what makes St Paul's a special place. During my career, I've undertaken a number of professional qualifications, such as a master's degree in Catholic School Leadership and Management, and I'm also an Ofsted inspector for the Diocese of Northampton. I don't share that with you to boast or impress, but really to illustrate that I have experience in what makes a school fantastic. Above all of these professional qualifications, I have gained the greatest insight by being a parent of children here at St Paul's. My husband and I have entrusted our own children's education to the talented and dedicated staff at St Paul's. We have a son, James, who was a pupil here at St Paul's, but who is now at university studying airport and aviation management, and his brother Joseph is in year 10. It doesn't seem possible that 4 years ago Joseph was excited and a little apprehensive about joining St Paul's. Parents, I can empathise with you completely about how you feel about your child joining secondary school. When Joseph walked into my office at the end of his first day and uttered the words, "Mum, I've had a brilliant day," I visibly relaxed and let out a sigh of relief. So I think this dual role of head teacher and parent puts me in a unique position so that I can see the work of the school from a number of perspectives. I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you some of my core beliefs about education so that you can be very clear about what I aim to achieve here at St Paul's. Firstly, I hold a strong belief in the power of Catholic education to change children's lives. I am dedicated to building opportunities for pupils to achieve the highest academic standards, ensuring that they are well known as individuals and that their unique personality, talents and gifts are nurtured and developed to the full. I believe in providing a holistic education where the whole child is developed and where we provide opportunities for them to flourish within and beyond the curriculum. Secondly, I felt it important to share with you our key objectives. My priorities are excellent examination outcomes, impeccable behaviour, outstanding teaching, and the widest possible range of extracurricular experiences for our pupils. That is what I want for my own children, and you have my commitment that I will work tirelessly with our excellent staff here at St Paul's to achieve this for your children. So having high expectations and a clear vision are important, but practically, how do we achieve all of this? Under normal circumstances, I visit classrooms as often as I possibly can, in order to establish the extent to which all pupils are being stretched and challenged and supported to achieve their absolute potential. I ensure that teachers get the right training so that they are able to provide an outstanding education for your child. We have our high expectations of your child and demand the very best from them. I have worked with Leadership Group to produce a continuous programme of school improvement that identifies the key steps needed to ensure that St Paul's is an outstanding school. But most importantly, I'm committed to working in partnership with you. Through working together, we can deliver what I believe most parents want: happy children who leave school with a wide range of gifts and talents and who are well equipped to cope with the world outside. I will shortly hand over to Mr Creswell, who will be the year leader for Year 7. He will go through some of the practical information that you need to ease the transition of your child into our community. You will then have an opportunity to see a message from your child's form tutor. However, before I do, I wanted to emphasise two things. Firstly, St Paul's is an organisation run by human beings. We get things wrong. Underpinning our work are the gospel values of love and forgiveness. If we get things wrong, then please tell me. I welcome your feedback. It is only by knowing about the things that we get wrong that we can improve the quality of our provision. That way we can address issues quickly. Also, if we get things right, then I'd like you to tell me too. I genuinely see this as a partnership, and by working together we will make St Paul's an outstanding school. Finally, I'd like to reiterate my commitment to you. My promise is that I will ensure that St Paul's provides an outstanding education that is built on the gospel values, one in which every child fulfills their potential in all areas and is able to do the best that is possible. I very much look forward to working with you and your children in the years ahead as I formally welcome you to the community of St Paul's.
Hello, I'm Mr Creswell and I'm going to be the Year Leader for Year 7. Also working with Year 7 will be Mr Beckett, the Chaplaincy Pastoral Assistant, and Mr Moore, the Deputy Head with responsibility of Year 7. We are very fortunate to have a fantastic tutor team working with us. The tutor of 7 Angela is Mrs Dolkin. The tutors of 7 Benedict are Miss Boddington and Mr Barringham. The tutor of 7 Charles is Mrs Donaldson. The tutor of 7 Elizabeth is Mr Cook. The tutor of 7 Colby is Miss O'Sullivan. The tutor of 7 Moore is Mrs Knight. The tutor of 7 Neumann is Mrs Reeve. The tutor of 7 Rose is Miss Nichols. The tutor of 7 Teresa is Mr Coates. And the tutor of 7 Vianney is Mrs Lloyd. Other wider school support, as well as the tutors and the year team, comes in the form of school counsellor John Robinson, the school nurse Miss Michelle Logan, and SEN support comes from Mrs Tingy. Uniform can be ordered directly from Sportswear International. There is a link to their website on the St Paul's website under the Parents tab. As you're unable to go to any stores currently, you can order an item. If it does need returning, the item can be returned for free. Here are 2 pupils modelling the school uniform. WisePay is our online payment area. The link is on the school website under logins. Usernames and passwords will be emailed and posted home to you shortly. We are a cashless school, meaning there is no need for children to be carrying money. WisePay can be used to top up lunch accounts. Parents can view the balance and the purchases that have been made. You can view and pay for school trips, music lessons, and other things in school. It's very convenient and can be used 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a Catholic school, our school chaplain is Father Brendan Seary. We have whole school masses that take place around the liturgical calendar. We have days of recollection, which will begin in September. Each school day both begins and ends in a prayer. And we have weekly acts of collective worship. I'm really looking forward to this opportunity for us all to work together to ensure pupils in our care can make the most progress that's possible. There are a number of ways that we can support each other to ensure that your child does the best that is possible during their time at St Paul's. Punctuality and attendance. Our findings indicate that pupils with a good attendance make better progress academically, socially and spiritually. The St Paul's website includes details about what to do if your child is unavoidably absent. Head teachers can no longer approve requests for family holidays during term time. Each student will receive up to 45 minutes of homework per subject per week. Having a quiet place at home to complete this is very useful. The library is a fantastic resource that can be used both before and after school for pupils to do their homework. For the first term, homework will be set on a rotational basis. This will be for 3 subjects per week to support their transition to St Paul's. All homework will now be set on its learning. Pupils will have their passwords, they can access their calendar and see all the resources they need to complete this work. We strongly encourage them to share this with the adults at home. Students will be guided in the choices of their reading books. They'll get the opportunity to read in form time and also in timetabled reading lessons. Students will be expected to read regularly at home. Their reward will be in their success, but also through quizzes and competitions to help keep them motivated. Maintaining homeschool contact is very important to us at St Paul's. Teachers can be emailed individually, which may be different to your primary school. The email addresses are the teacher's first name, their second name at st-pauls.org.uk. We ask that you attend all information evenings and mentoring evenings where possible. If you're unable to attend, it would be great to hear from you prior. Contact can also be made between parents and staff through the pupil planner. There is a section in there for that. All meetings between staff and parents should be planned, as if you were to just turn up, we cannot guarantee that member of staff will be free at that time. Please make sure you're regularly checking your text messages, emails and letters from St Paul's. These will be containing important information and some may need a response back to school. Talk with your child daily about how they've gotten at school that day, questions they've asked and things that they have learnt. Read curriculum information booklets, attend mentoring days and evenings, sign up for the parent mail, the learning gateway, and regularly check your child's SITS learning calendar. Please ensure that your child attends regularly, arrives on time, and is properly equipped for their day at school. Pupils will receive their timetable on their first day here at St Paul's. Nobody will require PE kit on that first day. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all in person and to the start of this journey through St Paul's. If between now and then there are any questions, please feel free to send me an email directly to my email account or to contact me through It's Learning. Thank you very much.